Okay. Check. Check. I'm gonna play one more video. Just make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all understand the situation. Just want to make sure that y'all are understanding the situation. Let me play one more video for y'all. So when I'm saying that uh that in Niger they're pushing back against France and they're calling for the expulsion of French ambassador. This is what I'm referring to. Y'all check this video out.
France's ambassador will remain at his post in Niger. This was the message from President Macron after Paris passed the 48-hour deadline for its ambassador to leave the country, an ultimatum laid out by Niger's coup leaders on Friday.
So Macron, I'm going to keep playing the video, but Macron is saying no. Niger is calling, hey, if you're French, if you're the French ambassador, we want you out of our country. We want to establish our situation, our peace, our sovereignty here in our country. If you're not from here, if you're a French ambassador, go back to France. We don't want you here right now. Macron, the president of France, is saying, no, our ambassador is going to stay there and there's nothing you can do about it. We don't care that that's your country. You can't kick us out. We have a right to be in your country even if you don't want us here. Even if you don't want us in your country, we have a right to stay here, says Macron. And the other Western African countries are supporting Macron. If you're talking about imperialism, most times if there's a coup, you would want your ambassador to leave. Let me get on when I'm talking about this. Most of the time, if there's a military coup going on in the country, the first thing you do is say, hey, if you're an ambassador, if you're a citizen of France, come out of here. We're calling all our people home. There's a military coup going on. You all get out. You all get to safety. We'll deal with whatever's going on there later. But there's a coup going on right now. You all come on home. You all get to safety. But no, in the situation with Niger, Macron has such confidence and such disrespect for the military in Niger because that's straight disrespectful. Think about it like this: you're telling me that the military in Niger has the ability to overthrow and remove the president of their own country, but they don't have the authority and they don't have the power to remove an ambassador from another country? The disrespect, the straight disrespect, the straight entitlement, the entitlement to say, yeah, you might have the authority, you black Africans in Nigeria, you might have the authority to remove your own president, but you don't have the authority to remove our ambassador. You can't do nothing about it. Our guy's going to stay there, and there's nothing you can do about it. The disrespect, the comfort, the level of comfort and disrespect for Nigeria's military, and the fact that France, Macron in particular, knows that ECOWAS, the rest of these Western African countries, are going to support him instead of Niger, their fellow African brothers? What? What? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Think about another country where this would be a situation. Imagine you're in China and you say, "Hey, France, I want you to take your ambassador out of France." You think France is going to tell China no? Imagine you're an ambassador in Russia. You think France and Macron are going to tell Russia no? I'm not going to remove my ambassador? No, but they feel so confident and such an entitlement. So they feel so comfortable. They're like, "Oh, y'all aren't going to do nothing." They're calling your bluff. You Niger? Oh, you're Niger from Niger? You think you got military? You gang gang? Nah, dog, you're not gang gang. You're not gang gang. You got authority over your own president, but you can't even touch our ambassador, much less our president, much less our country. You can't touch our ambassador. The disrespect. Let me play a little bit more of this video. Let me play a little bit more of this video, but the disrespect, man, I'm telling you. This is why